Hello, everyone. Today, I want to take you to a small Louisiana town with a name that already sounds ominous, Slaughter. At first glance, it's a peaceful southern community, the kind of place where families gather on Sundays and neighbors wave from their porches. But behind one two-story home on Tom Drive, the Fletcher family was hiding a nightmare that would horrify the entire nation. Clay and Sheila Fletcher were pillars of the community. He was a Civil War scholar, she a town councilwoman. Their daughter Lacey, 36, had been diagnosed with autism. To outsiders, they looked like a respectable religious family. But in January 2022, the truth came to light. On January 3rd, Clay and Sheila returned from a weekend trip. Inside their living room, they found Lacey lying motionless on a brown leather sofa. Her eyes were wide open, her body smeared with feces and urine, her skin eaten away by sores so deep they exposed the bone. Maggots crawled across her body, and the stench was unbearable. The couple called 911, claiming Lacey suffered from a rare condition called locked-in syndrome. But paramedics quickly realized she had been dead for up to 2 days. Lacey weighed just 96 pounds, suffering from malnutrition, sepsis, bed sores, and even COVID-19. In her stomach, doctors found sofa foam and feces, signs of desperate starvation. That couch had become her prison, worn down after years of confinement. Around her were children's DVDs, lotion bottles, damp towels, and a bedside commode. It was clear she had lived and died in that spot for more than a decade. The coroner later said she was literally melted into that sofa. This was the worst case of medical neglect I have ever seen. The Fletchers defended themselves, saying their daughter refused to leave the couch or see doctors. But medical records showed her last appointment was at age 16. Neighbors remembered Lacey as once cheerful and active, until her parents isolated her at home. One neighbor admitted he hadn't seen her outside since 2001. Prosecutor Sam DeQuila was blunt. They had money. They had connections. Instead, they let her rot alive on that sofa. Photos of the scene shocked the grand jury, which indicted the couple on second-degree murder. Bail was set at $300,000 each. After months of delays, the murder charges were reduced. In March 2024, Clay and Sheila pled guilty to manslaughter, facing up to 40 years in prison, likely the rest of their lives. Sheriff Jeffrey Travis later said, "In 6 years on this job, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. I still lose sleep over it." Lacey Fletcher, born in 1986, died at just 36. For 12 years, she was left imprisoned on a sofa inside her own home. What should have been unconditional love became a tragedy of neglect, one that consumed both her body and her spirit. In the end, death may have been her only release. That's all for today's story. If this case shocked you as much as it shocked me, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more true crime stories. Thanks for watching.